First up is Sheila Urlaub with minutes donated by Maria Walker, who is in the building.
She's in the building. I may not need it all. I'm just being safe. Good evening. Recently, it's come to my attention that Lost Road is going to be closed for 2 weeks from the hours of 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I've communicated with Dan a couple of times, and apparently we're going to be resurfacing Lost Road all the way through. And I have a few comments on that. I understand from my emails with Dan that Lake Elsinore is paying for a good portion of it. I'm not really sure how much they're paying for. And I'm curious as what did we get in this deal? I understand why we're doing it, because I know that when that last rainstorm came through, or when that rainstorm came through a few months ago, and Railroad Canyon had an accident and everything was shut, Lost Road was too muddy for people to go through, and I know full well lots of Lake Elsinore citizens complained to their city council about, hey, we need to have Lost Road be a throughway. Well, I actually don't care much that Lake Elsinore has crammed so many houses in oddball places without any consideration of roads and what have you. I don't care. But I do want to know what we got out of this deal. I want to know, are we getting Cottonwood Canyon resurfaced out of this deal? Are we getting road improvements on Lemon to handle the traffic that's going to happen with this resurfacing? I have been told before that we cannot have a stop sign at the bottom of Lost Road at that fork where I think it's Lakeview and Lost Road is, because it's too steep. And I have a few questions on that. I drive all over, and I see plenty of roads that are steep with stop signs at the bottom of them. And you don't have to go to Julian, you don't have to go up to the hills, you just have to maybe drive down Cheney to Lakeshore Drive and see where the stop sign is. Or maybe you take Lakeshore or Riverside Drive towards Four Corners and see where the stoplight is to go into the Albertson Shopping Center. Or maybe go out 74. These are streets and roads that are steep and seem to have stop signs on them. Stoplights in most cases. So I'm curious as to why I'm getting told it's too steep. Then my other question is if it is too steep, I would assume that we have the ability, with big equipment, to fix that situation. And I would have said to Lake Elsinore, hey, you know what, we're not going to improve the road till we can do this, this, and this. We can fix that, put a stop sign here. I don't know why we don't have a stop sign at Gafford and Lemon Road. I know Gafford has a stop sign, but Lemon doesn't. I don't know, I'm going to tell you, I'm making a pitch now. I'd like a stop sign at Lost Road and Dial Road. I think there should be another stop sign down a little further on Lemon Road. But I also don't know, did we get in this deal that area from Gafford to the mailboxes? I have people that won't come to my house that way because they don't want to deal with that stretch of road because it's a mess. It damages their cars, the road is too narrow, it's dangerous. So I do want to know, what did we get out of it? Are we going to put up signs before the blind driveways? And in all fairness, we know what's going to happen. So what did we get out of the deal? Did we take care of Wildomar citizens, or did we just respond to Lake Elsinore saying, here, we want it fixed? Hey, I didn't need my whole thing. Thank you.
Thanks, Sheila, and I'd be happy to meet with you later on a lot of that. So
okay.
Let's try and set up a time with you and Dan. We can sit down and talk about that. Unfortunately, we can't do it right now.